All your days are belonging to us.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Excuse us, Mr. Logan.
Mother of God.
Hey guys, Kingopersia back. I'm sorry I forgot to tell you that I was going to be uploading today. I should have even told you on my Facebook. It was kind of a spontaneous decision, but here it is. This is a message for Panzer, who is somebody I'm subscribed to on YouTube. So for those of you that are watching that are my subscribers, she's on a TV show called King of the Nerds, and this is a message for her. So here we go. Panzer, just watched the second week of King of the Nerds. I thought it was pretty cool. It was really good. I like how you won the cosplay tournament. That was pretty cool. First off, that costume you had, that was pretty cool. I liked it. You look like a night elf, kind of, from World of Warcraft. Thought it was pretty cool how you got killed. I thought that was really cinematic. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty good idea that the blue team was doing steampunk, because steampunk seems to be really taking off. I'm seeing it a lot more and more these days, like at conventions and stuff like that. And I've got a friend in college who loves steampunk, and she kind of introduced me to it. So I had seen like the imagery before, but I'd never really gotten involved with it. Virgil did a dick move. He's on the blue team. He did a dick move, taking the tools from the red team and all that stuff. Was that even allowed? I didn't think you could do that. Like, I thought, I don't know, if you're allowed to do that, I don't know, that didn't seem really fair. I thought that was pretty stupid. You know, I think you're really lucky to have Ivan the leader, because he's good at all that story making for RPGs and stuff, and that was a good idea for the cosplay tournament. It's also a good idea to have you do the color, because you're very colorful with your costumes and your cosplay costumes and all that stuff. You've done like the Pikachu thing and the World of Warcraft minions and all that stuff. I thought it was pretty funny how Ivan was leaning on Josh when, I think it was Josh, when he was wearing the stilts. That's kind of funny. I guess you cosplayers go through a lot to pull it all off. I don't really cosplay at all. I don't have the budget for it. I'm a guy with the camera, and that's about it. Also, the chivalry, or the chivalry looking thing that with like the armor and stuff, that was pretty cool. That must have been fun. Little Caesars, yeah, that was pretty cool too. I'd like to have Little Caesars after a sword fight, but there's Little Caesars near my house, but I don't really go there much. My mom just goes there when she feels too lazy to make dinner. By the way, this is the first reality show that I've watched, and I really think it's kind of funny how they end up making it like a movie, sort of like how everything works out with like the lines that people say and the timing and the editing. They're really good at that. Like, it's like the blue team would say they're going to do something, and then all of a sudden it switches to the orange team where like they say they're going to like counter that or something. It's just like all the timing and stuff is pretty cool. Is it me, or does Robert Carradine like hardly talk? With Virgil though, even though he took the tools, I think he kind of made up for it in saying that his skills are still needed for the future, so he got lucky there. For you, Panzer, I'd have to say your skills haven't really been tested too much yet. I don't really know, what your skills would be, what you would do really well in the tournament in terms of like the face-offs or whatever they're called. I mean, I guess if they had something with World of Warcraft or Pokemon or something, you'd do really well at that. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure you have some strengths in the show. Like in the commercial, you said that you were not really going to be perceived as a threat to the other people, but I didn't really think that was like a skill or anything. So just let me know if you think you're going to be skillful in one of the tournaments. Let me know, because I'd really like to know that. Also, Alana, she really surprised me. Like in the first 3/4 of the second episode, they were like putting her downhill. They were like just like making it look like she was gonna fail, but she didn't. That was pretty cool. I thought that was cool how she really turned it around. Also, I didn't know Chewbacca spoke a language. I guess last off, you could work with Celeste, because she's a gamer too, like the really competitive type that she said she is. I guess you could work well with her, but I really don't know. Like, I mean, like the one guy was a neuroscientist, the other guy's a RPG maker and all that and stuff. I don't know your skills except, World of Warcraft and all that stuff, so that's about it. So thank you for watching, Panzer. Hope you see this. We'll be watching next week and the week after that, all that stuff. So for those of you that are not subscribed to me, please subscribe. Don't forget to like my video, like my Facebook, and once again, subscribe. And if you want to be friends with me on Steam, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube name. Thank you for watching.